Well, many workplaces strive for inclusion and more diversity among their staff, but are they going about it in the right way?
Yeah, leadership coach Sally Helgesen doesn't think so. She has a different approach to resolving workplace triggers and facing cancel culture head on. In her new book, Rising Together, she lays out the common triggers that keep coworkers from connecting, and she's joining us now. Welcome to the show, Sally.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here with you.
All right. Can you just break down for us what are some workplace triggers?
Certainly. One trigger is the trigger of visibility. If we're very good at positioning ourselves and gaining visibility and self-promotion, we can be triggered by people who are not that good at it. We can think of them as not necessarily being players, whereas we are. If we are not good at it, we can be triggered by people who are very good at it. We can think of them as showboats and sort of dismiss their contributions or decide we don't want to be like them. Fairness is a big trigger in the workplace when we're not promoted in a way we expect to be, or picked for a project team that we may want to be part of. We may feel that it's not fair. And I hear this all the time. Oh, they only promote men around here. Or, women are getting all the breaks these days. African Americans seem to be all that they're promoting in our company these days. But often we need to look at, what was the balance the team was looking for, what skills that we may not have demonstrated, even though we've done a very good job in the job we've been in. That we may need to address, so there are lots of considerations. So we want to be open to other explanations than the ones that we automatically default to. And we can benefit by rewriting the scripts in our heads that explain what has happened. And moving on from there. It gives us a path forward.
Yeah. So, Sally, let me ask you something. Let's zero in on diversity. You say a lot of workplaces treat this as a problem that needs to be resolved. Why is that the wrong approach?
It's the wrong approach because diversity is not a problem. It is the reality of today's workplace. It is the hiring pool that organizations, and this is global, the hiring pool that organizations have. So it is the reality. It is not a problem, nor is it an aspiration or a goal. And inclusion is the method and the set of practices that enable leaders to be able to lead and manage a diverse workforce effectively.
Okay, so speaking of inclusion, what are some inclusive behaviors that employees can engage in?
Well, first of all, is investing in our colleagues' careers and career development. We can ask colleagues, what would be helpful to you? Are there people that I might know that I could introduce you to? Are there awards that you might want to be nominated for and I could nominate you for? So really investing in helping our colleagues have a higher profile is a great inclusive practice. Another one is really inclusive listening. Active listening, that is listening and responding, building on people's points. Oh, that was a great point you made in that meeting. Maybe we could discuss that and move this project forward. That would be a very effective kind of way of doing it. So we want to demonstrate that we're there to help through our habits and behaviors. I think there's been more focus on bias than behavior, and that's been an issue.
All right, Sally, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
My pleasure. Good to be with you.